The dean of Mercer School of Medicine says Georgia has 67 rural hospitals, but Dean Gene Sumner says no county in Georgia has a surplus of pediatricians.
So the school is working with 2 Central Georgia hospitals to try and expand pediatric care. Camila Williams went to Cochran to tell us how they hope healthcare workers will better serve children in rural Georgia.
It's a 10-year commitment for better health care for kids, but now families won't have to go far for their child's health care needs in rural Georgia.
The project is really an effort to keep children close to home.
Mercer School of Medicine Dean Gene Sumner says families shouldn't have to go out of their way to get help for their child. But she says their expanded pediatric health care support will help staff in places like Bleckley County Memorial Hospital. Sumner says many rural hospitals don't have enough pediatric services.
Pediatrics is probably the most underserved specialty in our state. Of the 120 rural counties, there are 63 without pediatricians, and many of the ones that do have a pediatrician have one.
Grandmother Rosa Jenkins says a lot of kids get sick, and there should be more services to help kids get better.
It'd be very nice to have somewhere for the kids to go where you could take your kids and you won't have to go out of town all the time.
Sumner says while rural hospitals still provide good care, they sometimes don't have the proper equipment to help a sick child.
Unique defibrillator pads, different types of scales, even little things you don't think about that matter in dosing a child.
With support from the Kids Alliance for Better Care, 6 Georgia hospitals will get emergency department, rural pediatric, and behavioral and mental health support. And to improve the workforce, Mercer gives scholarships to pediatric medical students.
So we'll have 100 pediatricians who are committed to live and work in a rural community.
They hope kids get to stay healthy in rural Georgia. In Cochran, Camila Williams.
Well, Camila did reach out to Bleckley Memorial Hospital. Their Chief Operating Officer John Rowland sent us a statement saying, quote, "We are excited to work with Mercer University School of Medicine and its Georgia Rural Health Innovation Center to better serve our pediatric patients while continuing to bring quality of care close to home for Bleckley County and surrounding areas."
A healthcare research group found this year that nearly half of all rural hospitals in the country are operating in the red and around 420 are vulnerable to closure. Here in Georgia, 18 rural hospitals are at risk of closure out of the 30 in the state. 14 hospitals have closed across the state since 2013.